We're going to space.
Whole hullabaloo about you, man, and this mess you got going.
I would take an axe to a couple people's heads. I mean, I would go barbaric.
To a couple robots?
No,
Because
to
that's
maybe
really-
like a town, like Oblivion style.
Whoa, no, you just...
Sir, we're talking about robots.
Scabies is a that's also a staple of white culture.
Y'all some nasty niggas, bro.
It's like
Is that white culture?
I believe
Y'all can
scabies,
keep that
It's
shit.
dirty.
But the black people, they smoke the weed and they get too relaxed.
I'm not getting taken down by no British cops.
Is this true, Don Juice? Is this true? You know the foreign affairs. Is this true?
It's propaganda. Just saying.
Hello, friends, fiends, and everybody in between. We are here back again with a very high energy episode of the Fiendcast.
Is it high energy?
You don't look very high energy. You
Is
don't,
it
even
high
have, you don't even have your headphones on.
I don't need them on.
What does that mean?
What it means, I don't need them on. I don't need them.
That sounds
I can hear
aggressive.
you. I can hear you. I don't need them on right now.
Listen,
I thought
maybe
they gonna give me a headache. It always happens when I get high and put the headphones on.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
upsetting. I'm sorry. I'm always contributing to that. My bad.
well then, okay.
So let's go that way round. We got Kutre over here. He doesn't want a headache.
I'll probably put it back on in a few minutes. But yeah,
When we get into the topics.
The topics. Then we got,
possibly. Like
possible
possibly, I'll put 'em
topics.
on. Yeah.
So we got Space Boy Dandy over here.
I'm over here.
She's over there.
These are facts.
Which facts?
All of them.
Oh.
It's just the way it is.
You sounded disappointed in that. Oh.
I didn't like that answer.
Well, it's the way it is.
It's like that, and that's the way it is.
What's your on-air name?
Sweet bee.
Sweet Bee.
She's the sweetest bee.
We got Sweet Bee over here.
Yep.
We got there's a new thing going on the table here. There's like booster seats for the microphone stands.
Yeah, we got booster boxes.
Booster boxes.
And I guess not yours, but you're actually using the one that goes with your box, or no? Oh,
No, we just picked
it's just-
boxes.
that's just
Doesn't matter.
blasphemous.
A box is a box. Don't discriminate.
That's not true. This one's shorter than this one, and that makes sense because he's. I mean, that actually doesn't make much sense because like he's not able to sit as straight as she is at this point.
Do you want to trade boxes?
No, I'm fine. I don't need another box.
No box. No box time.
No box swapping.
No.
Don't swap the boxes.
Oh man.
Stop swapping
No good.
boxes.
No good. We don't want to talk about box swapping. That's a whole nother episode.
Why can't we talk about box
That's
swapping?
bonus content, okay?
Is it bonus content? I feel
No.
like it's something that people don't talk about.
No.
I really
I think we
don't know
should
your
move on.
context.
Anyway,
I think we should move on from boxes.
Box swapping.
Box swapping, specifically.
No, moving
Not
on.
not
box.
general boxes,
We're-
but swapping the box.
We're moving on. I think we're moving on.
Swapping
It's not
the
talked
box.
about enough. It needs light shown on the situation.
No,
nope.
disagree.
So
It's in
here,
the past.
I'm still here. I got pulled over last week.
Oops.
That was fun. I'm still here. I didn't go to jail.
Sauced up.
Neat.
Rest in peace. My jail record, it doesn't exist anymore. You can't even find my mugshots.
You're leaving the party.
Hey, don't be given. There's nothing happened. I left your home, right? I didn't tell anybody that, but that's what happened.
You were there
and
eating chicken.
I was going home. I definitely ate chicken.
You ate sausages. You ate that sausage hot as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was wild. Like
Straight
that
off
shit
the
was
grill.
fresh off the grill. Like it just touched the plate. And you just grabbed that shit and walked off to the dirt with it.
Yeah, I'm a fucking monster, dude. It's not good. It's a really bad thing. But yeah, so like there was no reason to pull me over except for failure to yield. They had a real reason.
Failure to yield.
They had a real reason to let me go. There was nothing wrong with me at that time. So,
Yield to what?
What happened was I did a U-turn because I was trying to go to IHOP, but the IHOP was closed, which it shouldn't be. That's a failure upon IHOP. But back the other way, I had seen a Denny's.
Oh no.
So I was headed towards that Denny's at that point, and I was really focused on the Grand Slam in my head. And like I had a green light, but what I didn't notice was somebody who had one of those like flashing yellow lights to turn was turning left, and I had to stop, and the cop saw me. He didn't like that, but it was really quick. It was so I couldn't find my license. I couldn't find my proper registration. And as soon as he saw my license, when I did find it, he just let me go.
It checked out?
Because everything checked out, obviously. I was a perfectly law-abiding citizen, and I was just trying to get Denny's. I was trying to eat a Grand Slam.
Just go about your business.
I did lose a bag of weed, though, like just randomly. I don't know where my bag of weed was. I have no idea where it went.
That sucks.
It's decriminalized in Orlando. And for the story's sake, let's just say we were in Orlando at that point when that happened.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that was just the, start and end of that encounter.
Yeah, it was a great time. I laughed. So,
Okay.
another person who laughed. Oh shit, we need to start this off with a spoiler warning.
Do we?
Yeah.
Yeah, technically. So like for
When by the time everybody hears this, be like a week later.
probably about like skip to at latest like 10 minutes from now if you don't want to hear spoilers from the last episode of Game of
I
Thrones.
feel like they should have seen it by now.
There's
though.
memes. There's memes of
memes
everything.
everywhere.
It's
You
been like
never
a
know.
week almost,
It's like
right?
if you haven't seen it, like it's
You're just being
you've
polite,
seen
though.
the memes.
Sure, but you're being polite. You're considering them in case they still exist.
Yeah, check it out, man. Just don't listen to like the next 10 minutes. So this shit pissed a bunch of people off. It was confusing. It was the last episode of Game of Thrones. You won't have to hear about the new Game of Thrones episode any Monday ever again.
But I must say, as a fan, it felt kind of bleh.
See, I didn't like it very much at all as far as storytelling goes. And I was giving them a lot of slack this entire season.
Wow.
Well, and it's visually stunning, but there's so many wasted plot lines.
No,
and
it was
maybe
visually
they're leaving
stunning
it.
for one scene when it was trying to portray this like fascism of Daenerys Targaryen with her
The whole
fucking
season
dragon
was
wings behind
visually
her.
stunning. That is not.
Not that battle in the dark.
It was great. There's
You
only so
couldn't
much you can
see
do
anything.
for TV.
No,
was
that's
fine.
that's not true.
And we turned up the
HBO
brightness. It was great.
Yeah, but HBO compressed it to a point of pixelization.
That's fine.
No, it's not. The cinematographer was like pissed.
Can I say real quick? I think it's really interesting that you guys, as fans, weren't really impressed with that last episode
At all.
because as someone I've seen the first like 2 or 3 episodes, didn't care for it, haven't revisited it, but a friend came over and we watched that last one because they wanted to. And I also was not impressed. Like, it just was overall bad, apparently. Like,
It was a pander. Like, nothing important happened. Everything
So why
felt...
does Tyrion get to stay?
It was so
his
dissatisfying.
Things like it. None of it made sense. None of it made sense. Absolutely none of the way they wrapped up all the loose ends made sense.
I think it made sense to,
it didn't.
off the one
I
lady.
have watched
What
for
if-
10 years. Yeah, to kill the one lady.
What if Bran actually died by the Night King and the rest of it was just his imagination?
His dying imagination.
Yeah, because he was the Raven or whatever, could see the multiple futures. So he's found the one
Well,
where
I
he
don't think
became
he could
king.
see multiple futures. I thought he could only see the future, but he could put himself into like animals
But he could
and such.
change that.
And he could be trapped into animals if he dies while he's working out.
Yeah.
While his eyes are rolled a bit into the back of his head, and he's
Right,
feeling
which is
pure
where he was
bliss
at
in his
when
body.
the Night King originally was there.
Yeah, he was just like he told that boy without a dick. He's like, I'm leaving. Just rolled his eyes into the back of his head, like, bro, like,
Dies
okay,
for nothing,
dude.
and then comes back and says, "My bad, man.
Yeah,
You did good."
So like, okay, so the biggest spoiler really that I could think of is Bran. Like, he's king.
That's
and
what I'm
this-
saying, though. The rest of
and-
that was just his imagination.
but
That's the twist in the book.
I don't think it's that M. Night Shyamalan-ish. You know, I think it's
It's the only one that makes sense to me. Why else would he be king?
What was in whose head?
Bran's
for the
head.
story because he's Bran the Broken and
He becomes
Yeah.
the king, and
Yeah,
he's
so
like
my
the
whole
greatest.
Oh, so
my
the whole
biggest
thing.
problem, my biggest
The whole
problem with
thing
these
is just
last two
Bran.
seasons.
Okay.
In a dying craze after the Night King shows
So
up.
him becoming king is saying that the whole fucking shebang was just some
Bran.
made up monkey shit from him.
Well, that almost
In
makes
his-
sense because, like, anytime
Okay.
I've seen Bran and people are like, "You're still alive," you know, they haven't seen him in these years, and he's like, "I'm the Three-Eyed Raven."
Right.
And if, like, from what
Why
I
do you
know
think I
of the
came all
lore-
this way?
No,
Like,
but
that's
from
such
what
a
I know about
snotty
the lore, though, like,
thing.
nobody knows what the Three-Eyed Raven is. Only he knows what the Three-Eyed Raven is. So people are like, "Hey, Bran," and he's like, "I'm the Three-Eyed Raven," and they're like, "Okay, buddy." What does that mean?
He's got a
Oh,
very
no.
convincing expression.
He does. He just looks at you like, which apparently is because he doesn't have his glasses on.
Right.
I don't know. That kid didn't seem trustworthy to me. I've never watched the show really like that again, but when they were all sitting around and talking about, I guess, let's decide who's gonna be ruler. I was just like, bro.
It was lame. It didn't
It was
feel
fucking
gratifying.
lame. It didn't.
And I love Daenerys as a character, and to see her go like that, I know they tried to make it a very emotional thing on purpose to look like she was a
Wait, him-
hopeful young person.
Him killing his auntie.
Just brutally.
He just
and then
he
the
Was it
dragon.
literally-
made out with her and
Was the
stabbed her in
dragon-
the stomach.
I feel like you could have saw that coming. As soon as he went in for like the
I
hug
honestly
and
thought
stuff,
he.
I was
thought he
just like, oh,
being
here
me.
she go.
I thought he was just being
She's
normal
donezo.
bitch made Jon Snow. He's always been bitch made. He's constantly been bitch made.
Nah, bro.
No.
100%
I was like, she's
bitch made.
donezo.
They
So-
purposely tried to
Dunzo.
make it extra sweet. And then what was the dragon doing? Like, pointy things, and also kill the pointy thing.
No, like, because I
Well,
feel
maybe
like,
'cause
what
it
if they're
couldn't
like,
kill-
what if they're like Skyrim dragons, right? Like where they're like, because Skyrim dragons are like a sentient like race
Yeah,
of beings. They're not like just animals.
that's
So
possible.
like, what if it is like that? Because they seem to like love their mom. They're like, yeah, mom. They get very sad when their brothers and sisters die. You know, they're like, you raised me. You can do anything. Oh,
And
you're
let
her.
what's her face get beheaded?
You're her fucking
Melisandre.
nephew lover.
Yeah.
That was
I'll
normal
let-
for her
I'll
family.
let you ride on me.
I
You're
think
Targaryen.
The person we were watching it with said that the reason it didn't fire that guy up, Jon Snow, was because it's loyal to their family, so
Right.
it couldn't do anything to him because he's still in that bloodline. So instead, it was just pissed off
Yeah.
and burned
Fuck
up
you,
the
Dad.
burned up the fucking throne, I guess.
Yeah. And I can see that. And
Like
I'd-
out of anger, like it couldn't do anything else, but
yeah.
and it was just upset because I guess she wanting that so bad, obviously did nothing but lead to her ultimate demise. So.
Also, why did Jon Snow have to leave anyway? If there was no armies
Because it would start a war.
for Jon to stay?
Yeah.
Between him and who? Bran?
No, between because the Unsullied wanted him dead for killing the Khaleesi. That was Grey Worm's whole like
But
he should
also-
be
But
fucking
they left.
dead. I have no
They
dicks.
all left.
But if he was freed, they wouldn't have left.
So
No, I see
they
your
leave
point.
and then he stays.
Yeah, but
So-
like they can't do that because Bran wouldn't win at that point. Bran's been doing this whole time. The whole thing
Bran
is
the Broken?
Bran has known what's
That's
going
why
to
it's
happen.
made up in Bran's head.
No, I don't even think it's made up in Bran's head. I think that's Tyrion trying to live. So he just ploys it. I think it's mostly Tyrion. Bran knew that everything would fall into place. He's just like, you were exactly where you needed to be. When Jon Snow is like, I'm sorry I couldn't be there for you, you little crippled fuck. You know,
Well,
I was supposed to teach you how to play swords, but now I fucked my aunt. You know, like it's a shitty time for everybody except Bran. Bran just sat through everything. He just literally sat on like Hodor's shoulders in a
found
chair.
the future that he wanted most and made it happen.
So what if the real story is that in the very first episode when Jaime Lannister pushed him out, he died?
That's what I said.
That's not. Oh, right then is when he died.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that's when you meant.
There's two different options. Either when the Night King was there or when he was first pushed out the window.
When he was first pushed out the
No,
window.
that would make sense. Like
Okay.
the whole thing is
And then he's just like tripping the whole way down.
off the interior DMT.
Off of his three-eyed raven thing.
Interesting.
What about the one-eyed raven? Whoa.
Whoa.
It doesn't work apparently. That was the saddest thing. Is like, as soon as he was suggested as king, Sans is like, he can't have sons. Like, okay, man. Like, I get it. His dick don't work. Like,
Just called him out.
That's fucking. Because I think I even said it as it happened. I was so upset. I was like, man, dude, like, don't. Poor boy fell out of a fucking tower. You don't talk about his dick. I know you don't say it, but that's what you're talking about his dick. You're saying his dick don't work. What if it does?
This
How do
is
you even
rude.
know? How do you even know?
Yeah.
You don't know.
Let him
What-
try anyway.
Yeah, like what if it works perfectly fine? What if everything else is fucked?
You
Like
know,
you think that was a topic over family?
in,
Bran can't make babies. He's only 7, but his dick don't work.
How do they really know?
Yeah,
Who
he-
told him that it
yeah,
was
he
the
can't-
case?
in Degrassi, when
Drake got an
Drake got
erection?
shot, I remember he was trying to learn how
How to get an erection?
how to get an erection.
He would.
That is a heavy topic for that show.
Oh man, like
He
funny.
didn't know if he would ever be able to with his girlfriend.
That's real,
because he
though.
really wanted to try to learn how to walk again and stuff because he had got shot like close to his spine,
imagine
so.
trying to learn how to get hard again.
You're just looking at it furiously clenching, like, come on, man. You know you got it in you.
That seems like the worst method though.
It does, you know. Honestly.
No, you gotta go Super Saiyan.
Like I don't think if you can just be like, get hard. Like
No, it works.
that
It works.
work?
Yeah, actually works a lot more than you'd think it would.
Anyway,
Yeah.
well, okay. And I guess I stand
it's
corrected.
hard to imagine
So
because
well,
we're the opposite gender.
yeah, that's perfect. So like, I've seen Sweet Bee's gender swap. I haven't seen y'all's. Kutre won't let me do it.
No,
I look kind of like my brother. So,
You look like a smaller version of your brother. So, my whole thing is like, what potential does this have? Because what this is an AI taking what they see of you and what they are programmed to feel what the opposite gender is supposed to look like. They're scanning your face in and applying their ideal things for the opposite gender onto your face. I look terrible. I looked like I was straight out of a trailer park, and
You did look very trashy.
I looked like I drank Coors.
Black Mitch still had a beard underneath the female
That
face.
was fucked up.
I haven't seen Black Mitches.
It looked like a
I
spider
wanna see
web, a
it.
black spider web
Oh.
under this weird face that didn't
Like-
look like him at all.
Like a spider
like
web
anybody.
tattoo or like just a web.
It's like they just like pasteled faces onto his face over his beard. There's like beard hanging down. They did nothing
beard
about
under the
it.
chin, like it was wearing some sort of beard.
I thought they were
scarf.
supposed to take the beards off.
They usually
He's got a
do.
lot of beard.
He does have a lot of beard.
I guess this one was like, nah, bro.
So here's the thing, Kutre. First of all, to prove your comfort with your manlyhood, you got to do it.
It's even worse
What you
looking at it
mean?
again.
You can admit that you think Idris Elba is.
Yeah, that's a That is terrible.
Isn't that awful?
Like, why did it do that?
That beard does make that beard makes no
It
sense.
makes it really
It's everywhere.
sketchy.
But like, so if we didn't have the beard though,
It's like you skinned somebody.
you look like kind of like an Asian
He's
girl.
wearing somebody's face.
Asian.
He looks like he's wearing an Asian lady's face.
You skinned an Asian lady and you just fucking.
But that beard, you look like a beard lady. Like you look like you work at a
Or
carnival.
yeah, you're in a freak show.
Like, so this thing is apparently causing stirs amongst yeah, apparently in loins of people.
Oh, people doing that weird shit.
People are lusting after their friends.
Okay.
Hold up.
Oh my goodness! Oh my god,
That's me.
bro! These are great.
These are terrible. These are awful. These shouldn't exist.
You know what though? It's supposed to help promote acceptance of differently gendered people.
Mine.
This looks like
Is that
a
what it's
real
supposed to do?
person.
Look at you.
It looks like my brother's.
Yeah. Oh.
You
I
just
look
have
like I
the
go to
picture
the
of my
methadone
baby.
clinic every single day. I look like I walk to the methadone clinic for like 8 miles. I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. There's no bus that goes to the methadone clinic, but I gotta get there. I'm 30 and I look like I'm 50.
Oh man.
You're
For
30.
shame.
Terrible.
I'm gonna do one now. I want to
Oh.
see.
You gotta
She
gotta
wants to
get
see.
your mans is the thing. Like if
He won't let me.
I swear to God, I'll pay you a bounty. I swear to God, I will pay you $20. You get a picture of Kutre with the gender swap. I'll give you $20 for it. I will waste my money.
What did we call this last time? When he was doing anything for $200?
It's AJ sales extravaganza. Exactly, Spaz. Exactly. We got cats. I can give you Spaz for $20.
No.
Hey,
You're not selling our cat?
she's my cat now.
Oh my god.
Spaz, come here.
This is not acceptable. I do not consent to this.
So
What do you look like?
We got Zav.
What's the results?
We got Zav doing the.
Let
No,
us
show
see.
us. We
Let me
got. You
see.
gotta.
You don't have to save it. I just want
What
to
is
see
it?
it.
Yeah, you don't gotta show anybody else. Like
Oh my god, that was
we're not
awful.
gonna. We're gonna make it the
That was
album art or anything.
bad. Because it like still had my eyeshadow, like that.
With the eyeshadow still? It's not working.
Oh my god!
You gotta press the little
didn't
blue
press the
button.
button.
I pressed the blue button.
It's paused now.
You gotta wait for it to. Let me see that. Does it make you look like an uncle?
That's awesome.
Let me see it.
No.
No, let me see that. Why? What is this? Why is everybody else going? Come on now.
No. Delete.
It was fabulous.
I didn't know.
It was amazing.
Delete.
Ridiculous. So.
It was bad. It was
What do you
so
mean it was bad? Why was it bad?
Because
Explain. Did it make you question how your face works?
yeah.
Mine didn't is the thing. Mine just looked like me with a wig on with some like blush. So like I was fine, but I've seen others.
AJ dresses up like that every Saturday night.
That's
He's
not
used
true.
to
I've been
it.
here
It's
on
not.
Saturdays.
Oh no.
I do that on Tuesday nights, thank you.
That's some degenerate shit right there on Tuesday.
The club's
Yeah.
going up
That-
on a Tuesday.
That's the only time to
That's
do
what
it.
you're doing on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay. Where you going looking like that?
I don't go anywhere.
You just in the house. Just,
I try to give somebody some lotion
I mean, okay.
Do you even use lotion?
sometimes.
Sometime. What's this?
I'm not an ashy man. Like what,
Yes, you are. See, that's
what
the
do you mean?
problem.
Are you calling me ashy right now? Are you fucking
Everybody's
serious?
Ashy if they
What
don't
you mean? No, what the
lotion
fuck you mean? Are you calling me
Don't
ashy?
lotion up.
What is
Did
this?
you lotion up today?
No.
You ashy.
How? Hey, look at me.
It's okay. I'm still peeling from my sunburn 2 weeks ago.
I ain't that motherfucking ashy. I've been ashy. I can see when I'm ashy.
Ooh.
I see it.
That ain't no ash. That ain't no ash. It's my fucking blood.
You got the dogs going too.
Oh my god.
That ain't ash, bruh. Now you got.
Damn,
now you got me
you
mad.
sound triggered.
No, I am. I'm not
Right?
ashy.
He is offended now.
He's like, I ain't ashy. I ain't ashy, motherfucker. Oh
I am,
no.
I am smooth.
Smooth.
I am fucking smooth.
Okay.
Rob
Fuck you mean?
Okay.
I'm not Rob Thomas. of Matchbox 20. I'm not Rob Thomas.
We're done here.
You just like the
Can't be
ocean.
unsaid.
Oh man. All right, so that's actually a good segue. So that Smooth song with Rob Thomas, wasn't it Santana featuring Rob Thomas?
Yes.
Yep.
And originally Rob Thomas of Matchbox 20 was not supposed to do the whole vocals, but
Oh, for real?
yeah, they just Santana's like, I'm old. I don't give a fuck.
Hey,
You
man, let's
just
put Rob
do it.
Thomas on there.
So
The high whip.
yeah, that was the guitar solo.
That was the freestyle.
Yeah, that was it. You're just like the ocean. Every Matchbox 20 song sounded exactly the same. Like, she goes under the moonlight, and she stares at a postcard.
What was the most important part, though? What was the three we were talking about earlier?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So,
I like zoned out.
For a good song, you said there were lyrics,
yes, I
beats,
think okay. So
and
the
hooks.
for 3 components of a song, lyrics, beat, and hook. I think it's really nice. It's really
I
cool
fucked up.
when you can have all 3 of those. Like you have like just really amazing lyricism, not only in terms of like content, but like wordplay and just the way that you deliver, and then
But you need
also
all
have like an
3.
awesome beat, and then on top of that, like you have a good hook. Like that's an amazing song. But that doesn't mean that you can't have good songs,
Amazing songs.
amazing songs that don't have like some of those qualities. Like there's songs that are really good that don't have any lyrics at all. It's just literally all sound. And
They do exist, but do you agree that the beat is most important?
The beat is the most
I think
important.
that is probably the most important element. You can
You
still
do anything to a beat and it's good.
you can still exist without a good beat, but I don't
I
think
disagree.
it'll be.
No,
I
I
completely
fucking
disagree.
there are
completely
songs.
disagree.
No, there are songs that don't have good beats.
What song?
What do you
Well,
mean?
I'm sure there's songs that exist, but what good song? What
no,
song can you
I'm
justify?
not saying that there's good
well, then,
songs.
Well, then the lyrics don't make up for the fucking shitty beat. So your point is null and void.
I mean,
KO.
I don't see. That's the thing. It's like, so can lyrics make up for a shitty beat
If
and
there's-
lack of a hook?
So like you can have a song. I feel like you can have a song without any beat whatsoever. That's just lyrics.
Okay.
Like it's different than poetry if it's sang, in my opinion. That's my
Are you talking
opinion.
about like acapella or not
I
even
guess
acapella?
technically, yeah, like that. That's similar enough, and you can have that. That's decent. It's not my thing,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but it showcases a voice and like you can display emotion, and that's like a big thing in music. Is just display emotion.
Mm-hmm.
So like I think there's a lot more that goes into music than just the beat, the lyrics, or the hook. I think there's like a feeling. You know, like you felt cheap songs, like what's the any Pitbull song at all, any Pitbull song, period.
He's Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah,
Mr.
there's-
Worldwide.
How can he not touch something inside
Dolly.
you? Exactly.
Dolly.
Look at that
Dolly,
man. Look at his suits.
Mr. 305,
Look
Mr.
at his
Worldwide.
suits, his bald ass head.
Those stupid ass sunglasses.
So like,
No,
there's
well, so the
Pitbull doesn't ever have a good song.
whole argument kind of started with a coworker of mine because one of his favorite rappers is Eminem,
Oh,
where I believe Eminem is definitely easily top 5 one of the greatest rappers. But I don't feel like Eminem has a lot of songs that I want to just sit there and like drive down the street listening to.
so as Gucci Mane said, you listen to Eminem in your car when your lady around.
That shit's hilarious.
Well, no, because it's not even that he doesn't have good content or that his verses aren't good or whatever, but
I
like
disagree. The
oftentimes
wordplay is
like
almost like overstrained. Like it's like he's looking for shit.
You have to be in the mood for it.
I guess.
yeah, I feel like you have to be in the
I mean,
mood
have
for
you
it
listened
because
to
also
newer Eminem.
well, that's the thing, I don't like newer Eminem. Like I like his part of the song, but I usually don't like the beat it's on, or I don't like the fucking
You don't like
hook
the
of it.
overall
Like it
vibe.
just doesn't.
not-
Yeah, it doesn't fucking.
I'm not listening to no new Eminem.
Sometimes it's nice.
I can't do it.
I tried. I mean, I didn't
can't
mean.
do
I
it.
didn't try. My
Can't
brother
do it.
forced it on me on a daily basis while we went to go build
Can't do
houses. So
See, I
and
prefer
Lil Wayne.
Eminem when it was like when he first came out, and I'd listen to it at my grandma's house.
Spaghetti.
Yeah, in her basement, and we weren't supposed to be down there. But we were playing
You
music
definitely
anyway.
weren't supposed to be listening to Wigger music.
Definitely weren't supposed to be listening to anything with swear words in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my experience with Eminem first, and so I figured that was the best.
Eminem was every like half redneck kid's go-to rap.
You call me half redneck?
No, I mean like here in Florida. I don't know I don't know how North Dakota works. I don't know how that works at all. I have no fucking clue.
No, I wouldn't consider us rednecks.
He would. He considered. Well, I mean,
You
depending on
consider me
it
a
actually
redneck?
depends.
North
It
Dakota?
depends on your
North
income.
Dakota?
Depends on your income, doesn't it?
I feel like
Isn't that how you
like
do
I
it?
said, as I classify
Poor
it,
whites.
Poor whites, I call rednecks.
Were you poor?
No.
Then probably.
that's what I'm
But
saying.
there's a lot of rich rednecks.
Well, see, that's like I said.
There's like a lot of rednecks that are rich, and I don't take Liz as a
no,
redneck.
because she's not.
It's
Thank you very much.
Because technically, if anything, wouldn't people from North Dakota be more like hillbillies? If anything?
No.
technically, but
You asshole.
North Dakota's,
Buy one, get one
North
free.
Dakota's, North
got
Dakota's
these hands.
considered like Western, but like they're more like mountain people,
They're
not
mountain people.
not hillbillies. That's a different thing.
Okay.
Yeah, they're mountain
Like
people.
cowboys.
Well, they technically
Definitely
Literally.
not hillbillies.
they're
God damn it.
mountain
Damn,
cowboys.
damn.
They're
Rude.
mountain. They're donkey boys, but
There's
they're
no
there's-
mountains there.
What do you mean? There's no mountain? There's
In
no
North
mountains in North Dakota.
No.
It's
shit,
flat.
It's the plains. It's very flat.
It's flat.
Yes.
No shit.
There are some hills. They're not very big. They have the bluffs.
Well, I don't know
There's the Badlands, but there's no mountains
topography.
there.
The
My
bad.
bad.
don't.
I didn't know how North Dakota was set up.
The
Yeah,
Badlands.
the
well, now we
plains.
know.
Wow, so
It's
that
very
changes
flat.
My whole view on it.
You can see for
I
a
thought it
very
was like
long
Montana
ways.
with like all the fucking mountains
Definitely
and the
not.
cows.
No.
Wow.
Holy
Super
shit!
flat.
That fucked
Really?
me up.
Do you grow wheat?
Yeah. And
What
corn.
about corn? Okay,
Yeah.
as long as there's corn.
My grandpa had potatoes and cows, and my grandma had chickens.
Taties, cows,
Tendies.
chickies. Whoa.
But yeah, North Dakota sounds way different than I had expected.
Yeah, so that
Like I was expecting like cliffs and like
Definitely not cliffs.
No
There's
cliffs. No snow
The tallest
cliffs.
building there by law is 18 stories high.
what do you mean?
It's a law, and that's
We're on top of limestone and we have 55 West, which I have been to the 55th floor.
congratulations.
Did you? You didn't die?
No, I did not.
That's
die.
part of the reason I live here, though. It's more people. Too many people sometimes, honestly, with traffic. But you know,
there's too many people. I want to go where there's less people. Like I feel like I'm one of them weird folk who would be all right staying around a small amount of folks.
Small
my
folk.
parents lived on, or still live on 5 acres,
Oh,
and it's a half hour from town.
but that's how you get raided. Like if we did it.
Well,
You get raided in Florida?
I'd be okay with
If
that.
we did it.
I wouldn't.
Just you two?
I
Either
wouldn't
of
want
us,
to be that far
separately.
from town, though. Like
That's
that just
the thing,
seems
like, I wanna be-
annoying.
It's
I want
always
to be
a
on a
trip
big ass
then.
plot of
Yeah.
land in the middle of town. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a big ass plot of property, like private property.
I don't want to be in the town.
No, I
Just
don't wanna be, like, in the
outskirts
middle
of
of town.
town.
Yeah.
Like
Just smack dab middle of downtown, you got your house with a big yard,
you know, you're 5 minutes away
surrounded
from
by
everything.
giant
but
buildings.
In
like
the city.
you can't see nothing. Yeah, you're out the city, but you're in the city. You're in county lines. You're
Yeah.
unincorporated Orange County.
Well,
But half
Florida's the
hour
place
is a
for
long
that.
time.
And anything's a half hour here with traffic. That's what my mom always jokes. It's kind of true. Give or take.
Depends on what roads you take.
Yeah,
I
it
mean, like,
depends on actually like where you're
people,
going
people are stupid is the thing. People don't
Well,
know how to fucking
or
drive.
where you live.
Nobody
too.
knows how to drive.
From her
I say
perspective,
nobody but me knows how to drive.
Nah.
From her perspective, there's
Sir.
never
I've seen
traffic.
you drive. You
She,
drive
she's
way
just
better
going
than
places all the
Jax.
time. It's just a distance.
That
Yeah.
And then you
yeah.
measure things by hours. So it's like this place is 2 hours away.
Drives
versus
hard.
here, You'd have to say what place it is and what time of day and what day of the week.
Okay, that's true.
And
that's
there's
actually,
a finesse
yeah,
to the traffic.
Yeah, there's a finesse
so
to it.
For her, I tell her with traffic, and to me that makes sense because I drive in it every day. For her, she's like, there's never any traffic. You just have to go through the roundabout. It's fine.
You just drive.
It takes half an hour to get
Fucking
someplace
drive there.
every time. There's
drive
never a difference.
there.
So you just always know it's going to take a long time.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just going to take that amount of time.
That's fine.
So, speaking of driving, this is the shittiest segue I think I've ever done.
You done-
So we got a new driver of the Batmobile.
Who that is? Who drive that
He
Batmobile?
formerly was a man bat, and now he's going to be a Batman.
He's switched around.
Oh, I get what you're
Robert
saying. Because,
Pattinson.
like,
He
a
was
vampire
he
is
was
like
a vampire, and,
a man bat, even though they didn't have bats in that movie.
which is
but-
stupid, but because it's supposed to be a bat.
Well, they were sparkly
They
vampires.
had lots of body glitter.
He's done plenty of other very good serious movies.
I've never seen them, but I've
I
heard they
don't-
exist.
Good Times is pretty good.
I
Who?
hear.
It's what we call Good Times.
I don't doubt any actor based on one fucking work
good.
he's done. You know, like every
He's got the
actor's done-
jawline for Batman, though.
He does have a strong jawline.
He's going to look good.
I don't want to
You know, like,
see
he's
him
gonna
as
be like-
Batman.
he's
I wanna
gonna
know
be
what
like
his
a real
Batman
skinny
voice is.
Batman.
I don't think
Ben
he's gonna do
Affleck,
one.
Ben Affleck did it. He was like, "I'm fucking Batfleck."
He did an awful one.
I don't think Rob.
He sounded
Pat
almost
is
just
gonna-
like Christian Bale when Christian Bale was in the suit.
It's different.
In the suit,
Why is he
it's-
mimiking somebody else doing it?
He was definitely mimicking Christian
Right.
Bale's
Why doesn't
Batman
he just make his
voice.
own Batman?
He
That's what I hope
definitely
Robert
was-
Pattinson does. I hope he makes his own Batman voice and he owns it.
Yeah, because I was confused because like Batman never sounded all
He never
gruff
had
like
a-
that
he
until
never had a
Christian
voice like that.
Bale, and then like Ben Affleck did it again. I was like, "This is like, is this canon?
They're
Does
just
he have
imitating
COPD?
each other.
Like, what the fuck is this?"
He a buffer.
Maybe
Steroids?
he was trying to be the gritty Batman.
Hey, brother. What the fuck?
The gritty Batman. Yeah. I don't know. But like I said, I don't personally don't got no problem with
Yeah, I don't have.
him.
Yeah,
It's
like,
random.
it's just he starred in a movie that like was based on a book that was popular with preteen girls.
Yeah.
So like the whole idea of that movie has been trivialized to a joke.
Yeah.
So him as an actor because he's known for that movie has been trivialized to a joke for no reason.
Wasn't that like Heath Ledger when he was picked for the Joker? And everybody was like, "Oh my God, he's the guy from was it 10 Things I Hate About You?"
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't.
And
I
then
had
he
no
did
idea
great.
who
Yeah.
Heath Ledger was until he died. So like I don't
That's
keep
sad.
up with him that much. Like
He was great.
I don't watch movies like that. So, but
You
I
didn't
mean-
watch those movies he was in. You watch other movies.
no, at that point I did not.
I feel like it's kind of like, you know, Harry Potter, Daniel Radcliffe, like, because he kind of got famous and popular with Harry Potter, and then he kept doing Harry Potter movies.
But he did other
He
movies.
became
Like he played that journalist who infiltrated a neo-Nazi group.
while he was doing
The
Harry
one where he
Potter,
was a
like when
dead
he was
guy?
a kid.
Not
That's what
while
I'm
he was
saying.
doing
Like
it,
he
but-
came out as Harry Potter and then kept being Harry Potter.
In 2019, can you come out as Harry Potter?
What if he comes back? What if they bring him back? What if they do with it? I'll make another.
Like a different,
Another
like a
Harry Potter?
reboot Harry
Yeah.
Potter with a different
She's
child
crazy
actor.
enough to do it.
Yeah.
She's gonna come back with that.
With him gay.
There's so many gay people and
A gay-
transgender people.
We had a Jewish student at Hogwarts. I swear. That's an
Well,
actual
keeps
tweet.
saying
Like not those
ridiculous
words.
things
Not those
online.
words, but yeah.
Hold on, we'll find it.
That's so weird. But no,
Yeah.
I was just saying, like, he, for a really long time, you would just see him as Harry Potter. Like, and then, so why do you keep making that face? Like,
He's just an actor. I get it. Like, yeah, you associate him with the Harry Potter movies, but like,
He's trash. He make trash movies.
I haven't
Movies are bad.
I haven't watched most of the Harry Potter movies, and I haven't watched any of his other movies.
Oh, that's
so I have no
seen
fucking clue.
No.
the
that's
first
fair.
2 Harry Potter movies. And I saw one other movie, I think when he was like, I don't know, he grew horns or something.
Trash.
Maybe that was the name of the
Oh,
movie.
I know
Oh,
that
Yeah, I
movie.
remember that one.
Trash movie.
I don't really remember any other movies I've seen him
Yeah,
in.
that's
But
movie that's trash too.
Emma Watson's trash in my opinion.
She also, I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
She's not good.
And I just love that Ron
Is
Weasley, the guy
wrong
who played
with you?
Ron Weasley, just drives around in an
good.
ice cream truck now.
He what?
Yeah, he bought an ice cream truck and he sells ice cream.
He's living life.
Yeah, he's
That's all he
literally
does?
living the life.
Fucking life.
Yeah, Ron Weasley sells ice cream to children.
He sells ice cream.
Okay, there's a theory that Draco Malfoy is a werewolf and Snape's not a vampire.
What does that even mean? Snape was never supposed to be a vampire.
No, she said Draco isn't a werewolf.
What the This is J.K. Rowling?
This is J.K. Rowling. Her favorite character was Dumbledore. Hold on.
Because he's gay. Because you notice Dumbledore wasn't gay until his actor that died was gay. Like, until that actor died, Dumbledore was not gay.
Dumbledore is not gay.
Well, he is now.
Well,
Dumbledore
I
gay.
don't
No,
know.
he gay as fuck.
You know,
Apparently he fucked Johnny
you're
Depp.
telling me something I had no idea
Can
that
you do
Dumbledore
that?
was gay.
Can you just
Retcon? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wait, so how did... Never mind. That's
Well, I
fine.
guess you can.
Dumbledore, fuck, you know, like the new Harry Potter movie, The Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald.
Yeah.
J.K. Rowling came out and said that Dumbledore and Grindelwald had an intense sexual relationship.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why she said... What?
There was no reason for it whatsoever.
Did they display any of this type of love?
And she never displayed it in the books or the movies, only in Twitter.
She just said it. This is it.
It's
That's what it
the
is.
only representation these people get, any of these people, is through Twitter, yet everybody idolizes her. It's like, bitch, write it into your story if you're that much of an advocate, but either way, I'm not going to really, nobody cares.
She
They're
announced
characters.
there's at least one Jewish student.
There's at least one.
At least one. There wasn't always
You gotta
bathrooms.
sniff them out.
There wasn't always bathrooms at Hogwarts before adopting Muggle plumbing methods in the 18th century. Witches and wizards simply relieved themselves wherever they stood and vanished the evidence.
No, but hold up. Wait a second.
They just use magic.
This is fan fiction.
No,
shit.
wait a minute, though. So, like, check.
What
Okay,
is
so,
this?
like,
tell me this isn't fan fiction.
what does the magic just, like...
Just gets rid of it.
But how do you do it to every shit particle? Like, how it...
I don't know. It's magic.
You
Maybe
just-
they had a specific spell for it.
For just vanishing shit and piss?
Maybe.
Maybe, like...
Right there. Right there. You just take a shit, like...
Anyway,
and
and
you just-
they're just squatting in the fucking halls.
You're flicking your wrist.
Why do you
at
think
it.
they wear robes?
Squatting in the hall.
No, but that sounds even more dangerous. Like, they're gonna shit on their robes.
Wait,
like,
if
imagine...
They
like,
can,
hold on.
like, prestidigitation, you know.
Are they wiping their asses? Or are they doing magic to get rid of
I think all
You
the
could-
shit in the 5 feet perimeter...
Wait,
In theory, you could
does it
do
exit
anything
their
with
body
magic.
first?
That's
Does it
not
have
true.
to exit your body first, or do you just remove it from
So
your
what
body?
if you just, like, do that? Yeah, like, what if you just, like...
It's like a
fucking
tiny port key
Wingardium
in your butt.
Leviosa shit. And it just, like... it just,
Somewhere
like,
you're making a shit ocean?
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's messed up. Why don't you just get rid of it?
Spoil it at somebody.
it's just gone. You like
No,
turn
if,
it
if you
into
could do that,
I'm
yeah.
saying-
but
turn
where's
it into
where's
carbon
you have-
dioxide.
How do
Do
you do that?
you-
Magic can turn fucking shit
Okay.
into carbon dioxide?
Yeah.
That's a
Do-
greenhouse gas.
Do
Well,
you have
whatever
to
gas
poop
you
it
want.
out?
You turn it into helium. I don't know.
We have
Do
a
you-
shortage.
Do you have
Well,
to?
there
poop,
you go.
Do you have to poop it out, and then get rid of
It
it?
That's
has
the
to
question.
come out of you.
It's not clarified that whether you do or not. But
This
they
is
did
true.
say the
Because
evidence.
if you can just get rid of it,
But the evidence could still be inside of you depending on who
What
is
if that-
collecting the
Hold
evidence.
on. What if it malfunctions though? Like, what if it does actually go to a place and then that place
It
is
just lands on you, like on top of you.
or
it goes
it's
in
too
your
full?
throat.
It's too full and something happens.
Oh no, it comes back out. It all just spews
Worst way to
out.
die.
It's a shitty flood.
I feel like that's just.
It would be. If your magic backfired, that's a bad way to die.
Oh, so speaking of magic backfiring, I started watching that.
David Blaine.
No.
It's not magic.
The Umbrella Academy
Finally.
show.
Eye roll.
It's okay. I mean,
Go on.
I don't know. Like, they frustrate me a little bit.
I haven't watched it, so
Well, then I don't want to spoil anything for you.
I don't know.
No,
If
one
you
dude's an
don't-
octopus ghost. The other dude talks to him. You got a child. You got Ellen Page, who's just a lesbian. Some hairy gorilla-looking motherfucker. And then a mulatto.
No, there's one guy who's supposed to be really, big, but it's like he just has on a really big jacket and stuff, and his head is
Most
still
of the
really
time,
small.
His head
Weird.
is very small in
It's really
comparison to his
little.
body.
He looked like he had a teeny little head. Oh my gosh, have you seen Osmosis Jones?
Yes.
He looks like the
Drax,
pill guy.
Jix?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 That's what he looks like, right?
So what fucked me up was I just found out that Osmosis Jones was not voiced by Chris Rock in the TV show, only in
know
the
that?
movie.
Only
No, I
in the
didn't know
movie.
that.
I knew he was in the movie. I didn't know about the TV
It
show.
was it was the same guy who does Hermes and fucking Futurama.
They fucked you up, didn't they?
Oh, it fucked me up heavy. He was also Static Shock.
Oh,
Fucked me up
That's what fucked
really
me up.
heavy.
That one really fucked me
Yeah, this dude's all the black characters that we grew up with.
Yeah,
So,
I really wanted
shouts
to
out
get
that
like
dude.
a Planet Express or Futurama tattoo.
I understood. I would hope everybody does.
What?
Futurama, Planet Express.
No, I'm saying or just I wasn't saying.
You'll just get Fry. You'll get the
Well,
like.
I don't know if
Or
I would get Fry.
like Leela.
Well, I was thinking I could get like one Hypnotoad eye.
Just
no,
the
get the
eye.
whole
Just-
Hypnotoad.
Get the whole Hypnotoad.
Get the whole Hypnotoad.
Yeah, but nobody else
Get
is
the
gonna
whole
understand
thing.
what the fucking Hypnotoad
Like-
eye is.
You know.
The entire
Then you just show off your
Hypnotoad.
Hypnotoad.
Yeah, but that's. I mean, I like that.
Have you ever watched the Hypnotoad episode? It's just a Hypnotoad
The
episode.
I
whole
did
thing.
not watch
How
the
long
whole
does it
episode.
run?
It's
Like a full episode
33
length?
fucking 33 minutes or some shit.
I did not watch.
Ridiculous
all
Every
of
so
amount
the
often, there's
Hypnotoad.
brainwashing.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
It happens.
It can be very convincing, actually.
But
Sometimes you just want
it's just always been a thought because I love. It's one of my favorite shows, like ever. Fucking love that show so
I agree.
much.
I've watched it over and over.
Over and over.
over
Over
And
and over.
and over. And I think we're about over.
Oh.
Anything else anybody gotta say?
Blah, blah, blah.
No?
No.
Are we out?
Yeah.
Take care.
Audi Piscouty.
We out of here.
Redunzo.
Are we just doing this?
Oh yeah. Okay. You want to
Are
start
we
it
just
off?
gonna nah,
Take
fuck
care.
it.
Okay. And brush your hair. And wear clean underwear.
Stank, bitch.
You stank ass bitch.
You stank.
Whoa. Whoa. We're just
Smell like a
promoting-
fish
Take a
market.
fucking shower.
Self-care.
Self-care is
Take
your
the
own
spaghetti out
care.
your asshole.